Tom Varcie, live at Unmanned Systems 2015. I'm here at the Presagis booth with Stéphane Blondin, who's Vice President of Product Management and Marketing at Presagis. How are you, Stéphane?
Very good, thank you.
Good. Nice to see you. Stéphane, tell me about Presagis and tell me about the company and also what you're doing in the UAV market.
Okay, so Presagis is a software company that supplies tools to the system integrators and OEMs of the essentially the aerospace and defense and security area. We've been around for 7 years. We got some tools that maybe you've heard about. You may have heard of Vega Prime, Stage, Flight Sim, Melisim, TerraVista, and Creator. So essentially we've been operating in this industry for quite a few years, actually for longer than Presagis itself.
Wow, excellent. How do your tools support UAS training and also in operation too?
Our tools support UAS in many different ways, Tom. The first one, I guess, is when it comes to design, which is the beginning of things. So we have some tools, as I mentioned earlier, Flight Sim, Melisim, as well as our sensor simulation that allows UAV and sensor designers to actually start designing their equipment in a completely virtual way. So you start with a virtual model of a quad or octocopter or a fixed wing plane, and then you start evolving it with your own subsystems, designs, and attach actually even real equipment to it. So this is certainly one way to test, enhance, and define all of your platforms in a what's known as the V-cycle design, essentially in the avionics space. In terms of training, this is an area where we're mostly used in the military, I want to say. So we've been involved in helping our customers, should I say, design ground control station trainers, so pilot trainers, sensor trainers, I want to say artillery trainers. Essentially, when you are a UAS operator, you have to have precision, endurance, skills, and of course you want to gain this experience on the ground with software tools rather than with actual hardware and put lives and equipment at risk. Finally, I want to talk to some things that really gets us excited, and we think there's some great potential for this, but is using simulation to actually perform operation optimization. The way we look at it is that, once again, if you have the ability to simulate a UAV and simulate a sensor, and if you are a large fleet owner, let's say you're a service provider, a government agency, a user cooperative, sooner than later you're going to be faced with having a mixed fleet of UAVs and a mixed fleet of sensors. So we believe that one of the challenges is going to be which ones you use when to meet the service level agreement. So is it better to do it with fixed wing and video, or is it better to do it with rotary like a quadcopter and do it with stills? How much autonomy do you need to cover the field? When are you going to run out of batteries? Do you want to come back? Do you want to drive to the aircraft? So we believe that simulation will help a lot of customers optimize their equipment, reduce operations and maintenance costs.
Right, right. Sounds like Presagis has a really good foothold for the future of UAVs.
So, thank you. I'm sorry. So maybe just to finish off, in terms of future, we've been in again the training and operation space for quite a few years, mostly with our aircraft and helicopter simulators. I guess what I want to say is what we think is different with this market is unlike the large military operations who have, I guess, the budgets and the time and the need to acquire computers, software developers, or hire system integrators, we believe that the dynamics of this market, especially in the industrial space, is going to be different. So certainly the cloud is key to our future in that space. So the ability to bring those things in the cloud, to bring essentially all of our 3D database experience, and really get people to not only capture sensor images, but bring those sensor images in a true 3D environment and mix them up with simulated images so that they can optimize their operations and their business.
Right. Excellent. That's Stéphane Blondin with Presagis. Thank you very much, Stéphane. Again, this is Tom Varcie at Unmanned Systems 2015 from Military Embedded Systems. We'll see you later on.